So my name's Tyler Hanna. I'm a health coach at Dartmouth Health Connect, and we wanted to put together a little exercise program that can be performed pretty much anyone with any level of activity with minimal equipment. So all you're going to need for this is a set of light dumbbells. So here I have 8-pound dumbbells for myself, but 3, 5, 8-pound dumbbells will work perfectly for pretty much anyone. If you don't have dumbbells, you can do it with like a filled up Nalgene water bottle, or soup cans will weigh about 3 pounds, 2 or 3 pounds, and that'll work perfectly until you're able to get your hands on some dumbbells. The only other thing you're going to need is a flat surface that's soft. So for here, we have grass, which is excellent, or you can have like a yoga mat or an exercise mat that you can get at pretty much any sporting store, Walmart. I encourage people to do a lot of these exercises outdoors, especially with the summer coming right around the corner. You know, you're able to do it indoors, and in the winter you can do it perfectly well in your home. But outdoors is going to be ideal with minimal equipment, like I said. So the exercise is actually made up of about 10 or 15 exercises that you're going to do back to back. There's not much to them, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the actual exercises right now, and that's going to give you a little bit of guidance. There's going to be another video separate from this that's going to be me more or less just running through the entire workout. You can either work out along with me to the video, or just to get a good idea of what the cadence should be for someone doing the exercise program. That'd be great. So the first exercise I'm going to show you is a squat, and it's going to work pretty much every lower body muscle. Squat is great for your glutes, your quads, even your back. So for right now, I'm going to do the squat without anything added. You're going to want your feet about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider, but not too much wider. So feet shoulder width apart. You're going to sit down like you're sitting down into a chair. So imagine that there's almost a chair right behind you. You're going to keep the chest up. So you're coming straight down back, sitting into the chair, and coming up. The big thing here is that your knees are not going to move in front of your toes, okay? So you're coming down, and I'll give you a side view here. My knees are not moving in front of my toes. So if you find yourself coming into a squat like this, then you're not doing it correctly. You want to put all your weight in your heels, chest up, come down onto the heels, knees stay behind the toes. The next exercise is a bicep curl, and most of us have done these before. I'm going to use my dumbbells for this. For this, again, you're going to keep the back straight, feet about shoulder width apart, and you're just going to curl up and down. Okay, so you don't want to be going really fast here. You want to make sure that your head's not poking forward. You want to just relax the shoulders, bicep curl up, bicep curl down. Okay, so that's your bicep curl. The next exercise is a burpee, and some of us have heard of burpees and some of us haven't. Basically, you're going to be going from a standing position to a laying on your stomach position and back up as quickly as possible. You want to do it pretty smoothly so it's not, fall to the ground and jump back up. So for someone just beginning a burpee, I would encourage them to almost step forward, come down to the ground like this, and then come up and stand up like this. Okay, for someone a little bit more advanced, you can go from a standing to a laying to a standing pretty quickly. Okay, there's not very much to that exercise. You just want to do it safely. So of course a soft place to land, whether that's a yoga mat or some nice grass here, that'd be great. And the next exercise we're going to do is lateral raises. Okay, so you're going to use your dumbbells for this. This one you're going to relax the shoulders down, so you don't want to scrunch them up like this. That's going to give you a little bit of neck pain, neck irritation. You want those shoulders down, nice and relaxed, and you're going to lift the hands up laterally out to about shoulder level, maybe a tiny bit higher. You don't want to come way up here, but just right here, down slowly, okay? So it's shoulders relaxed, that's the big thing, remind yourself of that. Up, down, okay? next exercise is going to be a plank, and there's a couple different progressions to this. Probably a lot of us have heard of planks. What you're going to do here is from the ground, you're going to go onto your elbows, and you're going to come up, make your body stiff, tighten the abs. You're going to hold it for about 30 seconds for this exercise. The goal here is not to let your back sag, so you might not be able to see it from that angle, but I'll turn here. What you want to do, feet are together, elbows are shoulder underneath your shoulders. You keep your body stiff. You don't want to sag down like this, and you don't want to be up in the air like this, okay? So it's good, solid core control. Your head and neck are just a continuation of your spine, so you're not like this, and you're not like this, just straight out, holding those abdominal muscles for about 30 seconds, and we can increase the time there, okay? The next progression to the plank is going to be, when we feel like we're strong enough to do this, is going to be hands under the shoulders, and you're going to go into a plank position from there and hold that, okay? So that's the next level. If you feel like this might be a little bit too easy, then you're going to want to move to here, okay? The next exercise, called a bent over row, this is going to be a good back exercise, okay? The big thing here, we're going to use dumbbells, is you want to lean forward at the hips. So you hinge forward at the hips, your back stays straight, okay? Let the arms hang down and your back is straight. You're going to pull the dumbbells up to your chest and back down. So during this movement here, you're almost feeling a sensation of a pinching in the back of your shoulder blades. You want to be thinking about bringing those shoulder blades close to themselves into the middle of your spine, okay? So here, my shoulder blades are moving towards the middle of my spine, back down, relax, okay? So from the side, you'll see my back is staying straight. Here it is, nice and straight. You're coming up, coming down, okay? We don't want this. This is a different exercise that you should probably never do, okay? Back stays straight, hinging forward at the hips. There can be a tiny bend in the knees, and feet are shoulder width apart, okay? So bent over row right there. The next exercise, you're going to get down into a push-up position, and I call this opposite knee to chest. You're going to be in your push-up position here, and you're going to bring your left knee to your right shoulder, or try to, okay? So you're going to come here, here. So you're alternating left to right, right to left. Left to right, right to left, okay? And you're going to do about 20 of those, and they should be pretty slow and controlled, okay? So it's not one of these, it's one of keep the core tight, move, 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 all right? Next exercise is going to be a lunge, okay? So you're going to go from just a standing position, feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to take a big step forward and drop that back knee down, okay? The big thing here, just like with the squat, your knee's not going in front of your toe, and this back knee probably shouldn't touch the ground. It should come really close. So then you're going to come back up to a standing position and alternate, okay? So you're going to go down, back, down, back. The chest stays nice and straight here, and the knee doesn't go in front of the toes. You want about a 90-degree angle in that front knee when you come down. So 90 degrees, the knee is not in front of the toes, okay? It's not out like this, and then you come back. So for this, this will count as one. You'll do left, right, that'll be one. Left, right, that's two, okay? Last exercise is called bicycle kicks. And I do this laying on my back. I'm going to be laying down. And you're going to put your legs up in the air and just rotate them like you're riding a bike. So for this, again, you'll go left, right is 1, left, right is 2, left, right is 3, left, right is 4. You want to keep your legs up, but your butt on the ground, okay? So you're just kind of having that sensation of riding a bicycle. And that's actually going to be a pretty good range of motion exercise for both the hips, but also a strengthening exercise for your core, your abdominals, and some back muscles. That's pretty much the breakdown of all the exercises. Like I said, there's another video that's going to be more of a full speed run through of these exercises. What I tell people is think about moving from exercise to exercise as quickly as you comfortably can, okay? So let's say you're going from squats to bicep curls. You want to do that as quick as you can, but you also want to make sure that you're able to catch your breath in between there, okay? So the ultimate goal down the road after we've done this workout program a few times is to keep the rest periods minimal. So you'll see when I do it, I'm going to try to keep them as quick as possible, one exercise to the next. When you first started, if it takes 30 seconds or a minute to get from one exercise to the next, that's perfectly fine. Just keep an eye on those rest intervals and try to decrease them as you progress. The next thing I want to make sure that people understand is that if one of these exercises is not working for you, if it's causing pain, if you're just not able to do it correctly, then just skip that exercise. Don't do it, okay? So if one exercise isn't working for you, either skip it or let your health coach know and they can help you find an alternative exercise, okay? So there's hundreds of exercises for every single body part. And if one's not working out for you, we will find one that is. And don't let it be an excuse not to do the workout just because you don't like doing burpees. No one likes doing burpees, but of course if they're causing pain to you or they're just not clicking with you, don't do them. So stay tuned. There's going to be another video out, and also if this works out, we might make a couple more videos. Thanks for tuning in, and see you later.